name's Lani. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Progeny by Tosca Lee. This is going to be a spoiler-free review, so that means that if you haven't read the book, you can still watch the entire review. I received this book for free from Lovington Books Booktube Tours. Lovington Books hosts this thing where booktubers and bookstagrammers can receive and review books from the publishers, and I did that for this one. So if you want to become a booktube tour host, that's a lot to say, then the link to that is down in the description, and also in the description is the giveaway, so you can win a free copy of this. So sign up, man. You don't have anything to lose. On to what this book is about. This follows a 21-year-old woman who has erased her memory. Because her memory is erased, she doesn't know why she erased it. She just has this note saying, hey, you did a good job erasing this, so don't go into your past, because it's not good, man. So you know what she does? She goes into her past. But then when she goes into her past, she finds out that she's actually being tracked by some serial killer people, because she is that means that she's a descendant of a really famous serial killer who killed tons of people. And the families of those people from like 1600s, aka a super bajillion long time ago, the descendants of the murdered families are killing all of the descendants of the serial killer. My rating of this is going to be about a 3.3 stars. As I was reading the book, I just couldn't get over the fact that these people are so petty.
Give me a P. Give me a E. Give me a T. T. Y.
It happened in the 1600s. Why are they holding a grudge for that long? That's like next level girlfriend petty. So other than the fact that I was thinking, oh, they're so petty throughout the entire thing, then also the book was kind of slow to me, and I think that might be because this just personally isn't really my genre. I usually read cute contemporaries or like hardcore fantasy. I'm not really a fan of reading about my own time because my own time is kind of lame. So this is like a modern thing, and it's also a mystery, so I'm not the best person with mysteries. So like there are a couple times where I'm like, hey, that sounds super interesting and I should totally want to read that, but this just wasn't one of those, I guess. The novel progressed kind of slowly, but that has a lot to do with it being the first book, so you had to learn a lot of the backstory, a lot of the characters, and you had to like know that the stakes really are really high for everything that's happening. At the same time, you're trying to solve all these mysteries, like why did she erase her memory? And then she's running away from all these people, and are these people after something else because they're after her, and why is she so importante? The execution just felt kind of slow to me. It wasn't that things weren't happening, it was just she was finding all this information. It's just I wasn't interested in any of it for some reason. And then we'll move on to the characters. I enjoyed the characters. The kind of problem is when you're reading this book, you don't really know who to trust because she lost her memory. So some people could be like, so she could meet someone that he would say that, hey, I'm your friend, but then it turns out that they're like a hunter person, but then it turns out that they're actually lying to the hunter people, and he's like a progeny person, and then that progeny person is actually not even progeny at all, and then they really are friends. But then in the very end, he reveals, oh my gosh, I don't even know your name. I mean, that didn't actually happen, but you don't know who to trust, man. And I know the main character is an important person in the progeny world, so she's definitely not weak, but there were times in this book where I was like, you know, you would have known that information if you erased her memory. But then in the end, you find out why she erased her memory, and you're like, okay. But even though it's like justified in the end, throughout your reading experience, you're just kind of like, but also with the characters, there is a romance that I didn't necessarily hate, but I also just didn't necessarily like. You don't, in my opinion, I just didn't see much context of the relationship. I just didn't see like a lot of build-up. It just kind of went from, I don't know anybody, I love this person though. I feel like the romance was supposed to be pretty important, but like with everything that was going on, it was just kind of like put to the side. They would just share some moments every now and then, but I didn't really feel much of the chemistry because I didn't get much context of the relationship. I can't exactly say some of the things that bothered me because you would have to read the book because those would be spoilers, but there were just small minor details throughout the entire novel that I was just like, not okay, man. But at the same time, there were a lot of things that I did enjoy. Like, the author would slip in some funny lines that I would literally be laughing out loud at. But I do believe that's everything that I wanted to say about this book, so thank you so much for watching. Bye!